Sometimes my ideas for movies come to me in an instant, and other times they take forever. For the last month, I've been searching and searching and searching for a topic to make a documentary about. Then one day, out of the blue, it hit me. I was going to a thrift store because, well, I'm poor and I shop at thrift stores. I have a fascination with VHS tapes. It reminds me of my childhood. Hi, I'm Mike, and this is me shooting my very first documentary. At the time, I didn't know that this would turn into a documentary, nor that I would try to make a career out of documentary filmmaking. I was just a naive college kid videotaping my drunken friends. I discovered documentary filmmaking by accident. It's now 10 years later, and I'm still trying to make a career out of documentary filmmaking. I'd kill to have the type of career Ross McElwee has, but I'm no longer the naive little boy I once was. With my 31st birthday quickly approaching, I've spent a lot of time contemplating my failure at this career path I've chosen. I've finally accepted the fact that I have a better chance at winning the lottery than I do at making a living as a documentary filmmaker. Up to this point, my ambition prevented me from pursuing work in less glamorous areas of the entertainment industry. But now that I have killed that ambition, I am open to the possibility. Unfortunately, in the city I live in, the only viable option is to work for a local news station.
ABC 6 News is on your side right now.
New tonight, coyotes in your backyard. It is a growing problem we've told you about, and it has some worried to let their pets and kids outside.
Tonight, coyote sightings. They're becoming more frequent around Worthington and other parts of central Ohio.
This is when the alpha pair are most territorial and their hormone levels are at their highest, and so they often are most aggressive during this time of year.
Fuck. I hate the local news. It's mindless garbage aimed at the lowest common denominator. Making this project forced me to watch my first full newscast in over 10 years. And god damn it, I feel like I lost a lot of brain cells after watching it. The 11 o'clock news is not an accurate portrait of the real world.
Yeah, Yolanda, that's right.
It's a distortion of the truth. It's sensationalism. It's depressing. It's a glamorization of mediocrity. It's the opposite of creative. It's storytelling at its worst. It's fucking pathetic. Actually, it's worse than pathetic. If there were a hell, then you'd be forced to watch local news for eternity.
You feel comfortable having these people live in a home with no gas?
He didn't want to show his face, but we needed answers.
How do you defend yourself?
After a fire killed his tenants, we demanded the truth.
Do you feel responsible for the deaths?
Asking tough questions. ABC 6 on your side.
Sorry, douchebags. That's not asking the tough questions, you fucking idiots. Why don't you go ask tough questions to all the politicians and the bankers and the corporate assholes that are screwing us all over? How about you go ask them the tough questions? Oh wait, that's right. They're the establishment, and you're a part of the establishment, you fucking assholes.
Under arrest for driving drunk and making threats with his gun. Good evening, I'm Jerry Revish. Andrea has the night off.
I can't speak for these other cities, but I know in the city I live in, Columbus, Ohio, there are a lot of newsworthy events, people, and places going on all around me. And yet, all these news stations fail to tell these stories that are actually worth telling. What the fuck? I'd like to believe that it's not the same everywhere you go, but it is. I thought that in more creative cities like Portland or San Francisco or Austin, the local news would be a little better. But it's not. It's the same mind-numbing bullshit. Everywhere you go, the local news is all the same.
And Dan, they are not getting the mattresses that they were promised?
Well, we took their concerns to Sherry Heiner, and she told us why some of her customers are getting the runaround for so long.
I can't believe people get paid to make this shit. And I really can't believe that after 10 years of following my documentary filmmaking dream, that I am actually contemplating the idea of working for this mind-numbing, monstrous machine.
He's beaten and sexually assaulted.
I dream of the day when a revolution sweeps through the local news industry, replacing all the no-talent ass clowns with gifted storytellers, journalists, and documentary filmmakers.
We shall see. And Chris will be back with the rush hour forecast next.